Alright, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to show you my Magicka Templar build. Magicka Templar tank build. For this patch, and I think the next patch also will work without any issue. So let's get right into it. First let's go over the gear we're running. So we're running 2-piece Malubeth, 5-piece Cyrodiil's Crest, and then another 5-piece ring of the Hist. We're also running a front bar, Badishran Inferno Staff, and our poison is Drain Magicka. The big pieces are all infused with Tristat, and the smaller pieces are all sturdy with stamina, increased stamina. Now the bar for this build is going to be Extended Ritual, Lingering Flare for the major protection, Living Dark, Elusive Mist, and Restoring Focus with the Shield Ultimate, the one that reflects back projectile. The front bar is going to be Puncturing Sweep, Doubling Charge, Radiant Glory. You need an execute for this build since you have very low damage, and if you want to actually fight back a little, you need that. And then here's a flex spot. You can use Reflective Light. You can also use Power of the Light. But the problem with Power of the Light is it scales with Maximum Magicka, and our Maximum Magicka is very low, so we don't really get much out of that. I'd rather get the Dot and the Major Prophecy. And then we use Element Drain to proc our Badishran Staff. And Crescent Sweep, this is like a big damage ultimate, it's very nice. Or trying to finish off some targets along with Radiant Glory. Show you my stat sheet now. So we have 37 points into health, 27 to Magicka. Our recovery are pretty alright. 14 Magicka and 1000 stamina. We're running the Smoked Bear Punch food for this, and we have Empire Stage 3 with the Atronic on the store. So for this build, this is the solo build where I usually solo. I just tank Zergs and, you know, try to kill off either, you know, gankers that try to gank me tanking, or just you know, relatively new players, because this build has very low damage. So if you find yourself fighting someone with low HP or not much experience in PvP, it can be quite easy. That's why this build is kind of like a noob stomper. Now the second build I run with this is going to be, let me show you. Oh, there we go. Now this is the group setup. So it's gonna be about the same. Yeah, it's gonna be Malubeth, Cyrodiil's Crest, and Ring of the Hist. You could swap Cyrodiil's Crest for a group set, like Transmutation or something else, but you don't really need it, since you'll be tanking most of the damage while healing everyone. It is a very annoying healer run in a PvP group, since you're like so tanky and so hard to kill while still being able to heal your group. So for the front bar, the restoration bar, we run Honor of the Dead. Same thing this for major protection. Radiating Regen, this you just spam this on other teammates. Meditates, that's a flex spot. You could run a Blessing of Protection, the one that gives a damage buff to your teammates as well. Or if you're running the Restoration, Black Rose Restoration Staff, you could use that with Steadfast Ward. And then we're using Extended Ritual and Remembrance. The back bar is the same. We just changed Extended Ritual for defensive stand for more block mitigation. This is like if the other group starts realizing you're the healer and they start focusing you, just swap to this bar and just turtle up while your teammates try to get the heat off of you. Same thing here, Spell Wall for ultimate. So that's the group setup. So we have one more setup, which is gonna be where you're gonna be replacing Cyrodiil's Crest with the set Iron Blood. Oh, I don't have it. Maybe some reason. Let's open this window. Show you the set Iron Blood. So this is the set Iron Blood. This is if you're gonna be tanking in the open, and using any kind of line of sight. I would advise using this since it gives you so much mitigation. You can take more people with Iron Blood, more than Cyrodiil's Crest. I like Cyrodiil's Crest better because it gives me more movement, because Iron Blood impairs your movement quite a bit. It can be hard to get out of a sticky situation. Now for champion points. So I'm running Resilience, Fighting Aura, Master at Arms, Ironclad. For the red tree, Pain's Refuge. Since you're gonna be tanking like 10 peoples at a time sometimes, you know, you're gonna get that 20% quite fast. Survival Instinct, this is to reduce block cost mostly. Slippery, this is great when you're perma blocking. It saves you a big chunk of stamina because most of the time when you die tanking is because you get CC'd through your block. So this is great for that. It automatically CC breaks for you and saves you the stamina for it. Celerity, that's just a flex spot. I run this because I also run open world, you know, full damage match blah as well. If you want to just do a tank build, I would replace Celerity with either Soothing Shield. This will give you more regen as you get hit, or this one. While in combat, your damage mitigation is increased by 4% per stage, but your movement speed reduced by 16%. It's kind of like a mini Iron Blood. It's really good. If you want to go full tank, would be the best, I feel. This one right here. And if you run this with Iron Blood or even with Cyrodiil's Crest, it's gonna be really good. For potion, I use the Crown Restoration side, but I would use the one that gives you CC immunity, health, and stamina. That would be the best to run on this tank. So that's it for the build. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.